Angel number 192 appears when a completed cycle is changing who belongs beside you, how you cooperate, and what your relationships are now capable of creating. This number signals purposeful partnership. An old relational pattern has reached completion. A former agreement has revealed its lesson. Your standards have matured. And the next chapter requires connections built through truth, reciprocity, spiritual purpose, and conscious cooperation. The number 1 activates identity, leadership, intention, and a new direction. The number 9 completes the former cycle through wisdom, compassion, release, service, and spiritual maturity. And the number 2 establishes partnership, cooperation, receptivity, diplomacy, balance, and shared purpose. Together, angel number 192 declares, lead from your renewed identity and complete the relationship patterns that no longer belong while you build with those whose presence strengthens the purpose. This code confirms that your next chapter is not asking you to repeat old forms of connection. It's asking you to create relationships that reflect who you've become. Welcome back, beloved, beautiful soul family, to Celestial Codes, Angel Numbers Decoded. I'm Samuel, the Lightweight Shower, and today we continue our complete sequential journey with angel number 192. Take one slow breath and inhale aligned connection. And release and exhale every relationship pattern built around overgiving, silence, unclear expectations, one-sided effort, or fear of losing approval. You're not here to preserve connection at the expense of truth. You're not here to abandon your leadership in order to maintain harmony. Angel number 192 brings completion and partnership into sacred agreement. The Most High is showing you that some connections belong to the completed chapter, while others are being prepared for the purpose ahead. Numerologically, angel number 192 combines the energies of 1, 9, and 2. The number 1 represents identity, initiation, self-leadership, independence, originality, intention, and new beginnings. 1 appears first because every healthy partnership begins with a clear self. You know what you value, you know what you are building, you know what you will protect, and you know what no longer receives automatic access to your energy. The number 1 prevents cooperation from becoming self-erasure. It truly asks, who are you inside this relationship? What does your leadership require? And what standard governs your participation? The number 9 represents completion, spiritual maturity, compassion, forgiveness, humanitarian service, wisdom, release, and legacy. 9 stands at the center because a relationship cycle has matured. Something has been learned. A pattern has revealed itself. A former agreement has reached its natural conclusion. And the number 9 asks you to preserve the wisdom without continuing the repetition. You don't need to remain in the same dynamic to prove that the lesson mattered. You honor the lesson by living differently. The number 2 represents partnership, receptivity, cooperation, balance, diplomacy, patience, emotional intelligence, and divine timing. 2 completes the visible sequence because completion is opening into a new form of relationship. The wisdom developed through 9 is not directing you toward permanent isolation. It's preparing you for healthier interdependence. The number 2 asks, who can meet you in reciprocity? Who respects your boundaries? Who contributes rather than consumes? Who communicates honestly? Who strengthens peace, purpose, and responsibility? Because there is another powerful layer here also. 1 plus 9 plus 2 equals 12, and 1 plus 2 reduces to 3. So the number 3 represents communication, creativity, expression, teaching, joy, visibility, and inspired growth. This reduction reveals that purposeful partnership is designed to create something. A conversation creates understanding. A collaboration creates value. A relationship creates healing. A community creates belonging. And a shared mission creates impact. The 1 leads, the 9 completes, and the 2 cooperates. The underlying 3 expresses what the renewed connection makes possible. The central message of angel number 192 is, Complete the old relational pattern, lead from a stronger identity, and build cooperative relationships that create truth, joy, purpose, and meaningful expression. The scientific and spiritual bridge: relationships become healthier when expectations are made explicit. Unspoken assumptions create confusion. One person assumes support means constant availability. Another assumes partnership means equal responsibility. And another assumes silence means agreement. So angel number 192 directs communication into the center of cooperation. The number 1 establishes personal clarity. The number 9 identifies what has completed. And the number 2 creates a new agreement. So the reduction to 3 then communicates that agreement clearly. Healthy cooperation also depends upon reciprocity. Reciprocity is not rigid equality in every moment. It's a pattern where contribution, respect, attention, responsibility, and care move in both directions over time. One person carries more during a difficult season, the relationship later rebalances. One person contributes vision, another contributes structure, right? So different strengths create one stronger system. And angel number 192 also reflects relational learning. A completed relationship pattern produces usable information. You learn what communication style creates trust, what behavior predicts instability, what boundaries require earlier expression, and what qualities create emotional safety. This information improves future choices. So completion therefore becomes preparation, and the old pattern does not only end, it teaches you how to recognize the healthier connection. The sacred and esoteric meaning: spiritually, angel number 192 represents the enlightened companion. So the number 1 stands as the sovereign self, okay? Emperor energy. And the number 9 forms the completed circle of wisdom and compassionate release. The number 2 opens the doorway of partnership, and the hidden 3 becomes the expression created through aligned cooperation. So the sequence creates a sacred progression. Know yourself, complete the lesson, recognize the aligned companion, and then create something meaningful together. So angel number 192 confirms that divine support often arrives through relationship. The Most High sends people who carry complementary gifts. So remember that. A mentor strengthens your wisdom. A collaborator strengthens execution. A partner strengthens emotional stability. A friend strengthens courage. A community strengthens belonging. But the number 9 at the center ensures that you don't confuse familiarity with alignment. Some connections belong to the lesson, others belong to the future. Discernment recognizes the difference. The number 2 also teaches receptive strength. Receiving support does not weaken sovereignty. Allowing someone to contribute does not reduce leadership. Interdependence is not dependence. Interdependence is two whole people choosing cooperation because the shared result becomes stronger. The hidden number 3 confirms that aligned relationships should create life. More communication, more creativity, more joy, more truth, more movement, and more purpose. Angel number 192 declares the relationship aligned with your future strengthens your voice, your mission, and your ability to create meaningful impact. Why you're seeing 192 now? You're seeing 192 because one relationship pattern has completed its purpose. The lesson is clear. The repetition is no longer necessary. Angel number 192 directs you to stop negotiating with a standard you've already outgrown. You are also seeing 192 because a new partnership or collaboration is becoming significant. A person carries a contribution connected with your next chapter, and the connection deserves attention. This number appears when communication requires greater clarity. A boundary must be spoken, a role must be defined, an expectation must become explicit, and or a shared goal requires agreement. Angel number 192 confirms that ambiguity can no longer carry the relationship forward. You are seeing 192 because forgiveness and access are being separated. You can forgive without reopening the same dynamic. You can release resentment without restoring unlimited access. You can honor what a person taught you without requiring them to continue into the next chapter. So this code also appears when isolation has completed its purpose. A period of solitude strengthens your identity. Now the next lesson involves cooperation. You're ready to practice reciprocity without abandoning self-trust. You're also seeing 192 because creative or spiritual expression requires partnership. The hidden 3 confirms that collaboration opens a larger field of communication, visibility, teaching, creation, or joy. And when 192 appears, ask, what relational pattern is complete? What connection strengthens my next purpose? What agreement requires clear communication? And what are we capable of creating through aligned cooperation? Let us consciously align with the energy of angel number 192. This practice is called the 192 Purposeful Partnership Method. Begin with one relationship intention. Complete this sentence. The kind of connection I'm now choosing is, and then name it clearly. Reciprocal, honest, supportive, creative, stable, purposeful, or is it spiritually aligned? And then next, identify 9 completed relational lessons. What did the old pattern teach you about self-worth? What did it teach you about communication? What did it teach you about boundaries? What did it teach you about reciprocity? What did it teach you about trust? What did it teach you about responsibility? What did it teach you about timing? What did it teach you about compatibility? What standard now governs future connections? Then establish 2 reciprocal commitments for yourself. The first commitment belongs to you. What will you consistently contribute? Is it the truth? Is it presence? Is it respect? Is it communication? Is it reliability? Is it compassion? Whatever it is, just name it and then stick to it, right? The second commitment belongs to the relationship. What must exist in return? Is it reciprocity? Is it transparency? Is it shared effort? Is it emotional safety? Is it responsibility? Whatever it is, name it. And then set the boundary clearly, or at least enforce it, right? By creating a core value or enforcing a boundary that supports the core value. Choose one conversation or action that brings 3 commitments into physical form. Complete this method with this declaration. I lead relationships from wholeness. I complete every pattern that has fulfilled its purpose. Aligned partnership strengthens truth, joy, creativity, and shared purpose. And let that anchor in. Remember, 1 relationship intention, 9 completed lessons, 2 reciprocal commitments. This is your 192 Purposeful Partnership Method. To embody angel number 192, complete 1 relational action within the next 24 hours. Clarify the boundary, express appreciation, define the role, ask the direct question, close the old agreement, accept aligned support. Whatever it is, one thing, 24 hours. Rose quartz supports compassionate connection, self-respect, and balanced love. Amazonite aligns with truthful communication, speaking your truth, boundaries, and reciprocal exchange. Lapis lazuli strengthens wisdom, honest expression, and relational clarity. And rhodonite supports forgiveness, emotional maturity, and constructive relationship repair. So, clear quartz amplifies intention and the creative communication energy of the underlying 3. Use these stones in conjunction with each other for the fuller aspects and for a more powerful effect or experience in your life. You may also use them individually as sacred reminders of completion, reciprocity, honest communication, and purposeful partnership. My closing blessing and affirmation for my beautiful collective, beloved soul. Angel number 192 appears when completed relational wisdom is preparing you for a more purposeful form of connection in your life. You lead from wholeness, you release what has completed, you cooperate with what strengthens the future. And the next time you see 192, ask, what relationship reflects the person I've become? And then return to the 192 Purposeful Partnership Method. 1 relationship intention, 9 completed lessons, and 2 reciprocal commitments. Receive this closing blessing. The Most High brings divine order into every relationship connected with your sacred assignment. Every completed connection releases its hold with wisdom. Every repeated pattern reveals its final lesson. Every false obligation loses authority. And the number 1 restores sovereign identity within you. The number 9 completes outdated relationship cycles through compassion, wisdom, forgiveness, service, and release. The number 2 then operates and opens cooperation, reciprocity, harmony, emotional intelligence, and shared purpose. And the underlying number 3 activates communication, creativity, joy, expression, and meaningful growth. Your relationships become clearer, your boundaries become compassionate, your communication becomes direct, your ability to receive becomes stronger, your partnerships become more reciprocal. You no longer preserve connection through self-abandonment. You no longer confuse familiarity with divine alignment. You no longer remain silent where truth creates freedom. The relationships entering your next chapter respect your identity. Strengthen your purpose, honor your contribution, and bring their own strength into the shared space. Every aligned connection becomes a place where wisdom, creativity, service, prosperity, love, and purpose can grow. And so it is so. Your affirmation for angel number 192 is, I lead relationships from wholeness. I complete every pattern that has fulfilled its purpose. Aligned partnership strengthens truth, joy, creativity, and shared purpose. Thank you for joining me for another angel number 192, for another angel number decoded, angel number 192, on Celestial Codes, Angel Numbers Decoded. Like this video, subscribe, and share where 192 has been appearing in your life. In the next episode, we continue with angel number 193, the code of purposeful expression, completed wisdom, and creative renewal. Until then, honor the lesson, choose reciprocity, and build with those whose presence strengthens the purpose you are here to fulfill.